Judges in Egypt have called for a nationwide strike in protest against a decree by President Mohamed Morsi granting himself extensive new powers. Mr. Morsi says he wants to protect the revolution. His Muslim Brotherhood Party has called for demonstrations across the nation this Sunday in support of Mr. Morsi.
Tear gas being fired once again in Tahrir Square. But the crowd is now relatively small. Even at the height of the protests, after President Morsi granted himself new wide-ranging powers, by recent Egyptian standards, the violence was at a low level. The presidential decrees have caused uproar among many in the political class. But the greater challenges for President Morsi may well come in the near future from a different part of Egyptian society.
There was street violence in the Nile Delta city of Damanhur. Anti-Morsi demonstrators there clashed with members of the Muslim Brotherhood, which backed Mr. Morsi's candidacy. Now, judges in Damanhur and other Egyptian cities have announced that they are going to go on strike. The judges rejecting President Morsi's decree that would essentially grant him sweeping powers, making him immune from any judicial oversight.
Abdul Majid Mahmoud, the prosecutor general who was fired last week, told a club of Egyptian judges that he will challenge the threat to the independence of the judiciary. He also warned that he believes he will be jailed unlawfully by the president. I'm certain that sooner or later I will end up in prison. And it will be an injustice based on false evidence. I'm telling you, I will end up in prison. In Egypt's second city, Alexandria, judges have threatened to go on strike over Morsi's new powers. He signed a decree on Thursday stating that no authority, including the judiciary, can revoke any presidential decision. It will stay in force until a new parliament's elected.
So far, Mohamed Morsi is standing firm, telling his supporters outside the presidential palace he is the guardian of stability.
I tell you, I feel the heartbeat of the people and understand what the Egyptian people want. I have a clear and irreversible legitimacy.
The president's supporters say his new powers to overrule the judiciary and the parliament are designed to push through stalled reforms and sweep away remnants of the old regime.
We didn't complete our revolution yet. We need these decisions to take the power to the revolution, not to Mubarak system.
I'm here to protest against the constitutional declaration of President Mohamed Morsi. In particular, the article which gives him immunity concerning all decisions. It's an attack against the Egyptian judiciary system. We're doing this sit to call for the committee in charge of the new constitution and the formation of the new government powers to resign. President Morsi needs to rethink the decision.